SEADS, a project designing standards for supporting agricultural livelihoods in emergencies. The SEADS project is an inclusive and consultative process to develop evidence-based standards for supporting agricultural livelihoods in emergencies. SEADS is designed to benefit people who rely on agriculture for their livelihoods and who are subject to emergencies that threaten those livelihoods. As such, SEADS is committed to understanding and including local perspectives while recognizing the wealth of experience in the international humanitarian community. SEADS takes a livelihoods approach to ensuring that responses to emergencies are implemented in a way that facilitates long-term recovery and growth. SEADS will promote ways to support systems and services during emergencies that are needed to enable post-disaster recovery. The SEADS standards will enable those responding to humanitarian crises to design, implement, and evaluate agricultural interventions to maintain and strengthen the livelihoods of farming communities, support their preparedness and post-emergency recovery, and increase resiliency of our rural communities. Anyone who's involved in agriculture-related projects and emergencies will find SEADS useful. This could be people who are providing preparedness, emergency recovery, and resilience assistance, such as aid organizations, bilateral and multilateral agencies, and national governments. It could also be useful for policy and decision makers in donor and government agencies whose funding and decisions affect emergency response. SEADS is forward-thinking. It relies on the best available evidence, not organizational preferences, to develop the standards. SEADS expects that these objective standards will push organizations out of business as usual to make it easier to use sound evidence in the design and implementation of agricultural responses in emergencies. Our process for developing the SEADS standards includes these 5 steps. First, we conduct a global evidence review. Then we draft the standards. Then you get a chance to get involved during a global public consultation and regional simulation events. We will finalize the manual and then roll out the standards. During the evidence review process, we assess submitted evidence from around the world against these 12 indicators. In order to be qualified as strong evidence of impact, documents submitted must measure and analyze livelihood impacts in a humanitarian context. SEADS will aim to harmonize with SPHERE and other standards in terms of principles, humanitarian core standard, and technical approaches, and make frequent cross-reference to other standards. The Humanitarian Standards Partnership is a collaboration between leading standard-setting initiatives to improve the quality and accountability of humanitarian action through the increased application of standards. SEADS will seek to become a member of the Humanitarian Standards Partnership and will use the SPHERE Interactive Handbook platform to host our global public consultation in 2021. There are many ways you or your organization can become involved in SEADS. You can contribute evidence, author a chapter, submit a case study, or provide feedback on drafts of the handbook. Join our e-list to stay up to date on all the ways you can be involved. And follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn to see what we're up to. Thank you for listening today. I hope you're having farmer-friendly weather wherever you might be.